Kim Kardashian has sparked a shock reaction for her astonishingly tiny waist in a silver corset. The 43-year-old reality star, who is known for her curvaceous figure and bodacious behind, showcased a wild body transformation in custom Maison Margiela on the star-studded red carpet of the Met Gala 2024 in New York City. Just a day after Kim was booed at the Tom Brady Netflix roast, many took to social media to react to the wild look as one wrote, "How many ribs did Kim get removed?" Her tiny torso look featured a shiny metallic silver corset which flowed into a sheer lacy skirt which showed off her legs. She teamed the strapless number with matching shiny silver platform heels. One interesting fashion choice that the A-lister made was wrapping herself in a grey knit cropped sweater which felt a bit disjoint from the rest of the look. Kim wore her newly dyed platinum blonde locks down in a middle part which showed off her dark roots. Her makeup was complimentary to her face and topped off with a swipe of shiny nude lip. However, the thing that was most talked about on social media was her tiny waist. One X, formerly Twitter, user wrote, "Jesus, she's gonna be in the hospital by the end of the night. Did they remove a rib or two?" Others fed into the rib removal theory as one said, "Did she have a rib removed? Good lord." Another made reference to the body transformations the Skims founder has undergone for previous Met Galas. They wrote, "Kim Kardashian does it again, I wonder how she breathes with that hashtag Met Gala." They seem to be referencing one of Kim's most iconic looks at the gala when she looked impossibly skinny to wear Marilyn Monroe's classic dress in 2022. Months later in an episode of The Kardashians which aired in November, she even called herself a shapeshifter as she did all that she could to fit into the frock. She tried on a replica of the dress Marilyn wore in 1962 to serenade then-President John F. Kennedy on his 45th birthday on the episode. Kim said, "If this does not fit me, I can't even try the original. So I've googled her measurements, I'm looking at my measurements." She backed her shape-shifting claims as she said that the width of her shoulders would allow her to squeeze into anything. The mother of four said, "No one trusted us, for years, they would never send samples. And then once I would get to Paris and try on the samples, they would be like, oh, wait, she actually fits in our stuff. So I don't know how to convince the guy who owns the original Marilyn dress that I'm a shapeshifter." The Costume Institute's spring exhibition falls on the first Monday in May every year and is held at New York City's Metropolitan Museum of Art. This year the event is titled Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion, while the dress code is the Garden of Time. Jennifer Lopez, Zendaya, Bad Bunny and Chris Hemsworth are this year's co-chairs. Also on the committee is Vogue's Anna Wintour. The honorary chairs for the evening are Loewe creative director Jonathan Anderson and TikTok CEO Shuzi Chu. This year's co-chairs reflect a variety of career achievements, and all have distinct style histories with the Met Gala, Vogue shared. The showcase will feature approximately 250 items drawn from the Costume Institute's permanent collection, with many of the pieces too fragile to ever be worn again. The pieces will all be displayed using elements such as AI, GCI, and more while playing up themes of land, sea, and sky. It is very much an ode to nature and the emotional poetics of fashion, said Andrew Bolton, Wendy Yu curator in charge of the Costume Institute, of the upcoming exhibition. One thing I hope this show will activate is that sensorial appreciation of fashion. Guests expected to attend include the Kardashians, Blake Lively, Hailey Bieber, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Timothée Chalamet. Gwendolyn Christie, Lala Anthony and Ashley Graham are hosting while YouTuber Emma Chamberlain is expected to interview stars on the red carpet. Last year's gala honored late designer Karl Lagerfeld,